Hey everyone, this is J7Jace bringing you a quick pre-order guide on all the editions of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, and some other details that may not have been mentioned. I'm going to start off big with the Collector's Edition, which is over $240 easily if you take into consideration the taxes and shipping of this item, which sadly, most people won't consider. It's like the resort fees and other taxes at a hotel. But back on topic, the art and collectibles are beautiful, as you can see in this image. You can order this only on the Square Enix store, but it's a hot item, and it's going to be often out of stock. But keep checking back all the time. Which is what my friend did, and he was able to get one. And just note, this does not include the Ivalice Chronicles, which is quite disappointing. So you'll need to spend even extra on the game. Now, if you don't mind spending or have extra money, or if you can't order it on the Square Enix store because of nerds like myself, Nerd! You can buy it off of a scalper on eBay. Just keep in mind you will have to pay a lot more money from these third-party independent sellers and trust these people. However, a good thing about eBay is its customer service. If you don't receive this item from the seller, or you're missing items and so on, eBay, for the most part, will side with the buyer, so you're in good hands. For the deluxe editions, which sadly doesn't seem like there's going to be a physical version of this, as people like digital this day and age for the most part, it's going to be $59.99, so with taxes, probably around 65-ish, or a bit less or more, give or take. You can get some nice stuff, as you can see here, but I think the selling points are the red and black skin options for Ramza, and of course, the other additional items, which seem really cool. The Academy Blade, which raises your speed, Academy Beret, which prevents charm, so sorry ladies, Ramza won't be seduced. The Combat Garb, which gives Shell, I can see this being useful at Dorter or at Zeekden in Chapter 1, and the Ring of Aptitude, which boosts your JP. It looks nice overall to help with grinding with the game, and to make certain battles a bit easier, and it might be exclusive equipment. It's not really pay to win though in my opinion, just pay so Square can get more money. So if you have the extra money, go right ahead. I personally think the Steam version of this has the most potential though, for things like mods. These might take a while, or might not even happen very easily because of the DRM. However, Square Enix and company could lift this in the future. Next, I'm going to talk about the standard edition of the game and some of the physical copies if you want one. This version of the game is $49.99, so with taxes and so on, you're probably looking at around $55. So, if you pre-order the standard edition, you can only get a white colored armored skin for Ramza and some other items, which again is pretty nice. You'll get a mithril knife, spiked boots, 10 high potions, and 10 ethers. This also applies to the deluxe edition if you pre-order it, so you can get the white, black, and the red. As for these items, to me, they're going to be a little helpful in only a few battles, but I don't think it's that game-breaking. And this seems to be the standard pre-order across all retailers such as Square Enix Store, GameStop, Best Buy, and so on. However, in my opinion, the best place to pre-order overall for a physical copy is the US Amazon website, if you want a PS5 game or Nintendo Switch game, as it will come with a special pre-order poster, or if you're just a collector like myself. So sadly, only the PS5 and Nintendo Switch will get a physical copy. But I got something special for the people on the PlayStation 4, and if you want a physical copy. I have some mostly good news for you. There is a Japanese version of the game you can buy if you want, and I'll have a link to it in the description below. You won't get a poster, but you can get the black and red armor skins for Ramza as well as all the other items, which is awesome. So personally, to me, the best overall deal would be a Steam purchase for potential modding in the late future, and to buy a standard edition of the game on the Switch or PS5 for that poster on Amazon. I'm sure the black and red equipment will be paid DLC in the future. And if you want the collector's items without the game of course, keep checking Square Enix Store or give into a scalper on eBay. Just remember, you can always ask for a chargeback if the seller is scummy. Again, I hope this helps you out when it comes to buying the Ivalice Chronicles. Subscribe for more Final Fantasy Tactics content. I will cover all versions of the game even after the Ivalice Chronicles releases. So keep that in mind and take care, and I wish you all the best.